With all due respect, no one cares about any of those stuff. Get to the character, please. Yes, come on, pull it back, Tekken. Bruce, Ancient Ogre. Hell, Wang. Who is it? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hell no. For God's sakes. Hell no. You know, just like I said, oh hell no in that video, my subs told me, oh hell no, we don't want a 26-second video of it, give us the full version. So I guess this is it. What are my thoughts on Bruce? And all I can say is, oh dear. Oh dear. Let me tell you an interesting story right here. Now see if y'all can relate. Did any of you do this? Now back in the day, me and my brother used to play games, and whenever we'd get a fighting game, immediately we'd pick the characters that we wanted, then would take them. Essentially, he'd have certain characters and I would have certain characters, and we wouldn't touch each other's characters. Say for instance in Tekken 2, he'd pick King, I wouldn't touch King. I picked Law, he can't touch Law. There was no such thing as mirror matches for us. So he'd have certain characters, I'd have certain characters, and we'd do that for every fighting game going forward. Tekken 3, same shit. I'd take Paul, Law, he'd take Yoshimitsu, and so forth. And of course we get to Tekken Tag, and guess who two of my characters were? Can anyone guess? You pick your characters, you leave my two alone. Anyone? Wang and Bruce. So yeah, this is tragic. Yes, I wanted to play as Bruce. He's been one of my mains. He's a cool character. Now, is Bruce one of the most lore-heavy, interesting characters? No, but I can tell you what. It's better than Josie Rizal. That character is dead, lifeless. He's actually better than Fahkumram. And here's the problem with Fahkumram. If you don't know, he has somewhat of a decent story, but because you didn't make an effort to tell people about the story, ain't nobody checking for no damn Fahkumram. Nobody knows his story. You have to go to the website and read it off in text. Okay? In 2025, ain't no one going to no website to read off a character's lore. This should be presented in a story to you. So what do people know about Fahkumram? Nothing. Character is obviously over-designed, obviously busted in gameplay, and 99% of people don't know his lore. Of course they're not gonna want him. Of course you should have chose Bruce. Terrible freaking decision. I'm pretty sure many people were asking for Bruce. They really screwed up here. Heihachi Mishima, no one. What a stupid, listen to me. Heihachi Mishima came back and done two things. Came into the game busted, the character is a nightmare to fight. And then two, tanked the entire Tekken story. The Tekken story is now completely shit because of Heihachi Mishima. Dude even came in and buried the same characters you were trying to put over. So yeah, they made poor decisions in the characters they were releasing as DLC. And it has come to the point now, who can save it? Heihachi Mishima should have never showed up until like season 4. Who have you now got that has a big pull? That is a big draw. Who you gonna call? The friggin' Ghostbusters? What character can come out now without people not being upset? Craig? Nah. People obviously know he's gonna come out busted, so that's not gonna be a good choice. The people are gonna be upset. Armor King. Armor King's a dope character, but does he have the pull? The pull back Tekken? And the answer is no. Once again, we haven't seen Armor King in a fully exciting story for ages. What, Kunimitsu? Oh hell no. Who have you got in the bag that can win over the fans and put Tekken back on top? You know, characters in this game currently shouldn't even have been in this game. For the love of me, I don't know why Shaheen, Lydia, Clive made it in before some of your favorites. I don't know why. Honestly, y'all should have just put Akira in the game. And people might be laughing, no one gives a shit about Virtual Fighter. I'll tell you this. you'd have had a better reaction for Akira than Fahkumram, I can tell you that much. But yeah, as far as Bruce, it's not looking good, man. Wang probably dead and gone. My little tag team from Tekken Tag is non-existent. But yeah, it's been a bad look for fighting games over the last 6 months, man. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves dropped and apparently sold under 10,000 copies with that promotion. And you got people talking about, oh, I expected bullshit. No one expected that. That promotion was top tier. They promoted that game more than they promoted Mortal Kombat and Tekken. That's the most promotion I've seen for any fighting game ever. And to sell under 10,000 copies in Japan, where the game was made, is abysmal. Ronaldo didn't do shit. This goofy DJ didn't do shit. And here's the thing. I was watching WrestleMania and this DJ popped out DJing at WrestleMania promoting the game. The game was also advertised all throughout WrestleMania. And here's the kicker. The City of the Wolves logo was in the center of the ring in WrestleMania. For those of you who don't watch wrestling, WrestleMania is just like the Super Bowl. Everyone and their mom, millions and millions of people are watching WrestleMania. The Fatal Fury City of the Wolves logo was in the center of the ring. Do you know how much money that cost to put that there? Of course, you also had the Conor Ben fight, you had KSI, you had all these people to make this game sell. And it sold under 10,000 copies. Apparently, the CEO got fired. They're in the red after that, bro. They're in millions upon millions in the red. That's tragic. And it just goes to show the big three are the big three. Mortal Kombat 1 dead and gone and still sold more than Tekken and Street Fighter. Tekken, in its worst state, still sold more than your Guilty Gears and all these other titles that are supposed to be coming up. Street Fighter obviously sold millions. The big three are the big three for a reason. There's a huge gap in between them. That's why they're the big three. Now, will they be the big three after this year? Most likely, but that remains to be seen. Unfortunately, fighting games right now are like the Mortal Kombat power scaling, all over the place. But there's one game I'm looking forward to, and that's, well, you already know, Virtua Fighter. If there was a time to release this game, is this year, now. But that seems miles off, but yeah. That's definitely one to watch. But that's it, people. That was the long version. That's my thoughts on Bruce, RIP. He's a cool character. Definitely cooler than Fahkumram. You guys didn't make the effort to give him a chapter in Tekken 7, so no one knows anything. So he's coming into this game dry, blank, just a canvas. So who cares? You gotta make us care about the characters. This is one of the reasons people liked Reina, because of her performance in the story. Had you released Reina with nothing, she wouldn't be half as interesting. What's interesting about Fahkumram? Yeah. RIP Bruce, RIP Wang. I'm out.